Grand Rising, Scorpios, and welcome back for another collective general Scorpios love reading and everything in between. This is a general, so it's not going to resonate for every beautiful Scorpio out here. So only take the part that fits and disregard the rest. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I am Brown Eyes here at Brown Eyes Intuitions, and it is all about the Scorpios over here. And so if my energy resonates with you, then please consider like, sharing, and subscribing, and joining my membership, where you can get yourself a free 30-minute personal reading, or you can take part in my flash sale where you can get a 20-minute personal reading for $20 via a private call, or 2 questions answered for $10 via the email, Cash App only. So if you're interested, email me at mzzsharon189@gmail.com. Shout out to my Patreon family. Shout out to all of my members. Shout out to all of my subscribers. Thank you for like, sharing, and subscribing. Now, I've been seeing a lot of people on their videos saying that y'all can hype my channel up. I didn't know I could ask for that. So Scorpios, if you don't mind, and if you really rock with me like that, then I'm asking you to hype this channel up. I'm going to be able to tell with this read in here, because this is a, I can tell for those, because even though, I know those who really rock with me, but I'm just saying, I'm going to be able to tell, because this is the video I'm going to see. I'm going to see, is the hype me up button really going to work for me? Because I believe in miracles, don't you? Because that's your overall energy, see? Here you got miracles again. Scorpio, this is something good that you're not expecting. She looks so elegant. It looked like she quiet. She looks so quiet, but she looked like she knows some stuff. So this is a magical time. This is a magical time for you to get everything you want. All right. So what they say, you have not because you ask not. A closed mouth don't get fed. So I'm asking you to hype this channel up if there is a hype button. All right. So it's Ayazon. The high priestess, yeah, that's the high priestess vibe that I'm getting. The bush. So Yazan is the wise Haitian Iowa deity, queen of the market, riches, and sacred initiations. Respect her as the highly venerated spirit of the first priestess. Shout out to my moderators, Dr. Love, Kimberly changed her names, Kimberly, Verna Smith, and Milkshake One. Shout out to all of the masculine Scorpios of the world who are full of love. Shout out to the cross watchers. If you're checking up on your Scorpio, we need you to come on in, but come in correct, okay? So we won't have no problems. We won't have to cut you off, and we won't be separated. Just come correct so it can always be good, okay? It says Scorpios, and I see this in your other readings. It says Scorpios, you are a magnet for miracles. You are a miracle. What if you truly allowed yourself to believe? All things are possible. Dare to dream bigger. See, for some of y'all ain't been dreaming big enough. It's like, man, if it's really true that we are co-creators of our destiny, we're the magician energy that can't nobody tell you how to daydream. You suppose that I dreamed the totally gutted out, blinged out, the bosses of the boss energy. Because can't nobody tell you it's right or wrong, okay? Because in your dreams, you can be whatever you want to be in your dreams. And they say when you are asleep, you are actually awake. While you are awake, you are actually asleep. So if that be the case, then it's time for you. And then for some of you guys, that's exactly what you are doing. This is why this miracle card showed up. It says, you claim you want miracles, but you take I'll believe it when I see it approach. Ooh, Spirit talking about you. What if you will see it after you believe it? Ooh, man, let me say that again. Scorpio, Spirit is talking to you. Your ancestors are speaking to you. It says, Scorpios, you claim you want miracles, but you take I'll believe it when I see it approach. What if you see it after you believe it? Believe that you deserve to be, do, have the world you want for yourself. You can be your true self, do what awakens your soul, and have your desires. This is life's miracle. If you haven't witnessed your miracles yet today, ask for it and allow it in. Now, your goddess declarations today is, my life is full of miracles. Do you believe in miracles? You Scorpio, you sexy thing. Yeah, and that part, see? Because somebody think you a miracle. Page of Swords. They're watching. Ooh. Now, y'all probably want to, y'all, this is what it is. Y'all manifesting this. So y'all can have y'all eyes on your prize, see? Page of Swords, Ten of Cups. There's the Three of Pentacles. There's the Ace of Wands. Y'all ready for a commitment here, huh? Is this you? Do you have your eyes on a situation here? Y'all, some of y'all could be fantasizing about somebody on your job with the Three of Coins, but you probably ain't saying nothing. See, there's the Nine of Pentacles. There's the Fool. Could be an Aries. Could be a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Look, there's the Star. Your wishes can come true. Let them. So for some of you guys, you got somebody here who feels like you the one. And y'all may be feeling a connection, or you may be feeling the energy. They may not be saying anything because maybe they are afraid. But somebody may not be aware that their mind, their dreams is magic. Six of Swords. Somebody may be wanting to move towards calmer waters, move towards peace and harmony. See, because there's the Four Swords in the reverse. And there's the Moon. So somebody may have been really, really, really in their feelings, daydreaming about you. This could be you, but remember what you think about. That's a form of manifesting. So whatever you thinking, or whoever's thinking, and we're going to say this is you. Let's say everybody involved in Scorpio's world. Then you have to be mindful of the things that you're thinking about, because that's a form of manifesting too. If you thinking that ain't nowhere in the world you could get that, then you are already messing up. And Spirit is telling you, dare to dream bigger, okay? That's right, Scorpios. Instead of doubting it, dare to dream bigger. How about that? So that's what you're calling to, because something good is about to take place in your life that you probably don't even believe that could happen. So I feel like this is going to totally surprise you and shock you. But I feel like it's a good surprise. Kind of like this sweet release. Y'all about to get a sweet release here. Ooh, because you got the Ace of Wands. Don't act like you don't want it. Ooh, Scorpios, do y'all feel it? Do y'all feel this vibe changing? We in the fall energy. I think I seen a post on Facebook where a news feed was telling us that I believe this weekend is probably going to be this Sunday that we have to fall back. We move the clock back an hour. So that means that we're going to get longer nights and shorter days. So you be getting up and it still be dark outside. That's the thing about the wintertime, is that it be dark and cold. And you don't be wanting to get out in it. So let me take us to this wall. Let's see. So what is this beautiful energy? What is this beautiful, amazing surprise that's coming for Scorpios? Page of Swords, the Star, the Six of Swords, the Four Swords. You could be dealing with somebody in Libra season, a Libra. You have the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. You have the Fool with Aries. And you have the Ten of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces here. So somebody needs to get out of their own way. When you start fantasizing and dreaming, how does it make you feel? Well, I already know how it makes you feel. It depends on what you're thinking about. If you're thinking about, I can't have it, that'll never happen. Yeah, I know that ain't gonna happen. I know that ain't gonna happen. Then guess what? It ain't gonna happen for you. But if you dare to dream bigger, put yourself to the test, what are you scared of? It takes the same energy to think positive about your situation than it does to think negative. Why do we always feel compelled to think the negative? I'm not saying everybody, but just in case you're doing this, even for you, cross-watcher, your life can change with just by you changing the way you view that situation. Instead of thinking that your glass is half empty, you should be thinking about your glass running in this overeth, okay? The depth, okay? You should be thinking deafness, okay? So what's up with this Page of Swords for Scorpios? You got creativity, Seven Sisters, options, choices, fantasies. You could be having multiple people checking you out. Somebody could be looking at you like, I know good and goddamn well you ain't single. You a lie. I know you a lie. You lying to me later. You ain't single. There's no way. But if you is single, I can't have you. See, there go that Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Or y'all could be checking out somebody. Y'all could be wanting somebody who you may feel like is already in a relationship to. Could be a Taurus watching you. So I feel like somebody is hoping before God that they got a chance with you and that you are single. Ooh, because they could be single. So why is this Page of Swords here for Scorpios with this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse? And this could also be somebody from your past that does not want to move on. They still feel like, you know, there's some type of attachments or connections between the two of you, especially with this Ten of Cups. You got the Star here, so, I mean, don't get mad at me. Look, that go to Seven of Swords in reverse. So the Seven of Swords does represent getting away with something, being deceptive, but that's in the reverse. See, ooh, there go the Queen of Cups. Y'all ready to fall in love? Scorpios, your reading before this was talking, look, don't come for the messenger because I can't tell you what to do with your life. I'm just telling you what's going to come to your life that's good. Some Scorpios may not think it's good, while the other Scorpios may. And others, it's not going to reach everybody. That's why you have to know what's going on in your life, because how could I know what's going on in everybody's life? I can pull the energy and show you the possibilities that you have around you, which if you are operating in a high vibration under love and forgiveness and happiness and joy, it don't mean your life perfect. It just means that you know that has a lot to do with how your life exists. If we're in the loom and the gloom, if we're doubting, if we're sad, if we're angry, that's a cloud over us. Why not allow the sun to shine? Look, that's the Six of Cups, though. I said all that to say, there go the Six of Cups. So you got somebody watching you from the past. How about that? Huh? You know they are, because you got the Page of Swords. They're trying to see if you single or not. It's going to be one or two things. For some of y'all, somebody trying to see if you single, and others, somebody from your past that may have went away and like, look here, I tried. No, I tried. You can't get mad at me because I tried. I'm back. I tried to move on with my life. I tried. Lord knows I did, but ain't nothing out there. Look, there go the Five of Cups. See? Somebody come back around, realize ain't nothing else out there, Scorpios, what I feel like. For some of y'all, that's what it is with the Page of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Swords. That's what they did. See, they go the Page of Swords in the reverse. Now they hoping that they ain't missed out and lost you. For some of y'all, somebody had to go out there in the world before they come to the awakening that Scorpio is one of a kind. One more card for this Page of Swords for Scorpios. And there is Temperance, see? Somebody's yearning for your love. They're yearning for your love that you used to give them. You know what the Six of Cups is, what they're thinking. And with the Five of Cups, they know already that they ain't got it. Because obviously they did something wrong. But there's the Ace of Swords. So for some of y'all, don't be surprised, because everybody don't wake up at the same time. If somebody from your past comes back around after they've had this clarity about you, they may have been doing some healing, and now this person's realizing you are everything. Don't come for me, but I'm just telling you. This could be work related. For some of y'all, you got somebody checking you out on a job. Like, I know good goddamn well you married. Looking, there's the Two of Cups. See, this person may have went out there to try to date other people, but there's no connection like the connection that you bring. See? They've been around the world and they couldn't find their Scorpios. They didn't know when they didn't know why. Why you went away, and they don't know what they could do without Scorpios. And they're gonna find you. Look, ooh, look at that Ace of Pentacles. See? With the Seven of Cups and the Two. And then for some of y'all, this is somebody fantasizes about you. Or maybe y'all fantasizing about them. I feel like what is happening here is, Scorpio, what's going to be a miracle is the very thing that you desire the most desires you right back. But some of y'all not going to believe it until you see it. That's what's going on. You're not going to believe it until you see it. Because y'all like, oh, I know spirit. Yeah, I believe. But that, I don't know. So we're going to have to see. So why is the Four of Swords in the reverse? You know how you get tired. It says, hope deferred makes the heart sick. It's like you keep on hearing the same old thing over and over and over again. You're going to get discouraged. But you have to also be open to it, because blessings and opportunities be coming your way. And sometimes most of the people, they're not paying attention to for the bigger picture of the blessing, because in their mind, their blessing has to look a specific type of way. And like I said, so some people, you're rejecting it and don't even know it. Look, Four Swords in the reverse. Is it the four swords? And look, there go the 4 wands. See? So this is 11-11. For some of y'all twin flame is about to surprise you. Or something's gonna happen to all of the November Scorpios, November 11th Scorpios. Your twin flame, look at them. This King of Cups following you all over the world, child. See? Because you got the Queen of Cups over there. And there's the Three of Swords. Ooh, they hurt. I told you they probably went out there in the world and got their tail big. Look, they went and got karma. So for some of y'all, Spirit saying to somebody from your past, they had to go out there and get whatever they put you through, they had to go out there and get it back. And now this has softened this person. For some of y'all, this is what softened this person. Ooh, why is this? Who is this King of Cups? From a Scorpio. But I feel like it doesn't matter what side you on. You got the masculine and the feminine here. And you got an opportunity here. See? And there's the Four of Swords again, but it's in the upright. So somebody's been doing a lot of thinking about you. Reminiscing. There's the Tower. For some of y'all... For somebody, this could be somebody who they was in another situation and that came to an end. And they're just recuperating from it. But they're watching you. And then for others, this person may have not treated you right. Could have been somebody, like I feel like this is somebody that you know. They may have taken you for granted. See, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. And I feel like this is somebody here who has been just trying not to be drawn to you, but they can't help it. Knight of Wands in the Sun. I'm getting a lot of Leo, a lot of fire energy here. So you could have been dealing with somebody here who was cocky and all those things like that. But see, Scorpio, see, that's the closer it gets to your birthday, it has to be a lifestyle. For you don't need a situation or people to hype you up, because you come built in hyped, okay? You come in automatically built in with the hype, okay? And so sometimes you just got to be on your own tip. Sometimes you need to jock your own self off instead of, giving that power over. But in Scorpio season, I feel like that's what you're doing. But I do feel like this is somebody who you once was in love with, or probably still is, and they're in love with you too. And they may have had to go on, there may have had to been some separation in order for both parts to realize what do they want and what do they not want. For some of y'all, they want you back. And for some of y'all low-key want them back too. All right, why is the Six of Swords? This is moving away towards calmer waters here. See there? That's a Scorpio ain't playing with it. See? They go that Empress. That's what you need to be in. That High Priestess, Empress. Some of y'all done went quiet because you and it ain't about nothing. It's just like, I feel like for some of you guys, and I get it, because sometimes you do have to block a person. Because we're getting in a time now was people, you feel like if that's what works for you and you feel like you have to block them. And I know what I said in the past, and I'm changing. You can do what you want to do, but I'm going to tell you why. It's because sometimes it comes a time in a relationship where you're going to have to really put forth the efforts of detaching fully, and you don't want them to interrupt that when you're trying to move on. And if they really, really want you, that block don't mean nothing. If somebody really, really wants you and you already have a past connection that you know them before, that blocking ain't gonna mean nothing. They're gonna find a way to get to you. And I feel like that's what we in the season for. Nobody's gonna help nobody. We'll meet you halfway. Look, and there go the Ace of Pentacles. See? Now, y'all could be moving on. Y'all want something real. Y'all want something new. You got the Ace of Wands here. You want a new beginning somewhere. You want stability here. You want somebody to come offer you a relationship, a commitment. Because you do have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. See, there's the Fool. So for some of y'all want a fresh start. Y'all want somebody new. Ooh, look at that's the devil. Could be a Capricorn. Three of Pentacles. Why is the devil here? Oh, y'all may be saying that y'all moving away from this type of energy here. And then for some of y'all, this is what they're moving away from. Y'all like my little rainbow shirt? Y'all see my flowers? You see me tatted down? You see me, don't you? This is the Scorpio thing. These are the Scorpio colors. This is the fall colors. So I'm attracted to orange. Capricorn, Seven of Cups in the reverse. See, that Seven of Cups came out in the reverse. So someone may be coming out of the illusion. Somebody may be, like I said, if you had to pull away from somebody and everybody had to go, disconnect for the strength of the relationship. Because sometimes you stay so long and it does not improve. It gets worse. You start hating each other. Especially Scorpio, it'd be dangerous to stay with a Scorpio. If a Scorpio, now I ain't saying it can't be done, but you don't need to stay with no Scorpio and they hate you. And I say that. They're not in love with you no more. You're not gonna get them special treatments. So yeah, this is somebody here who I feel like you moved away from this person because they was toxic. Maybe they had other options and all those things like that. Because there's the Three of Swords. There's the Page of Cups, but somebody's coming back around. So why is the Star here for Scorpios? Could be an Aquarius. You got Scorpio. You got Capricorn. Look, see? There's the Two of Cups. Look at this. This is what's going on. There's the Judgment. So somebody's making up their mind. There's been a choice that's being made. There's the Three of Pentacles. There's the Ace of Wands. See? See, when it started repeating itself, I already know what time it is. I was like, just in case y'all didn't hear me the first time. Ace of Wands here. Someone is still very, very much attracted to you. Especially with the Knight of Wands. Very much so. And you the Empress here too. Now, I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but you know what the Empress represents. You got Ace of Wands all over here. And then the Fool got a wand. Here's all these wands. I mean, what? Got the Knight of Wands, the Four of Wands. So, like, I feel like when I said before the other one, you about to be booed up. You're about to be booed up. I see it. You have the Ten of Cups. So what's up with the Three of Pentacles for Scorpios? Clarify the Three of Pentacles. The Magician. Oh, there go your miracle. Have you been manifesting? Have you been doing the work? Look, there's the Hermit. There's the Queen of Pentacles. There's the King of Swords. Why is this Three of Pentacles here for Scorpios with the Magician? Manifesting here, working things out, collaborating. See? There's the Ace of Cups. Uh-oh, there it is. Ace of Swords. See, it's coming out again. It don't matter. It's your time. You have all of the aces here now. Wait, you don't have the Ace of Pentacles, but you got the Ace of Wands twice, the Ace of Cups. Oh, yes, you do. You got the Ace of Pentacles right next to the Empress, next to the Fool card, right? You got the Fool card here twice. So for some of you guys, you are manifesting a new beginning. And what you don't know, for some of y'all, your new beginning will be with an ex for some of y'all. But others, you're about to meet this new beginning if it's a new person. So let's see, you have the Fool. Why is the Fool here again? What is this beautiful surprise that's coming for Scorpio that they don't see coming? Now, we word in this. What does Scorpio believe? What is coming for Scorpio that they don't believe that they could have? All right? The Fool. You could have it all. Because for some of y'all, you may not believe it, but the person coming towards you may believe it. There's the Five of Swords. See, I told you somebody going to be doubting it. But there's the Eight of Wands, though. And this could also be somebody coming around you who... This could also be somebody coming around you thinking that you're not going to trust them. You're not going to believe in them. See, somebody may be afraid you're going to reject them. There's the Hangman. So once again, if somebody was only coming around in the Knight of Wands, didn't want to commit, didn't want to settle down, you got the Ten of Cups. Yeah, look, there go the Knight of Cups. There's somebody thirsty. See? Nine of Cups. See? There they go. Four of Cups, Page of Swords. See? So what you don't believe, what you don't see, Scorpio, is what you don't believe. But like I say, little do you know what you want wants you back. See, look. Something is happening here in Libra season. Could be with a Libra, could be a Libra watching you, having a change of perception because somebody in love. Ooh. Why is the Nine of Pentacles? You got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse up there with the Page of Swords. So somebody could be watching you like, I don't care what you do, I ain't going nowhere. You know how somebody could be saying, this person could be telling other folks. This person could be saying other folks just to like a rebound to drink some water. I feel like if you haven't heard from somebody, if you haven't talked to them, because remember, you do have the Temperance and you do have the Five of Cups and the Six of Cups, but if you haven't heard from them and you haven't talked to them, it's probably because you may have them blocked. But I feel like this is somebody here who wants to really express themselves to you. What's that finna say? There's the Lovers, see? There's the Seven of Pentacles. So once again, I feel like somebody's in that deep nostalgia energy where they're fantasizing. This is somebody fantasizing, see? King of Pentacles, the Moon. There go the Ten of Pentacles. And then for some of y'all, not everybody. If you're dealing with somebody here and for some of y'all, you think that it's useless, you'll never get it because somebody you may have eyes on may be in another situation. It's going to surprise you what happened though. See, there's the Chariot. It's going to surprise y'all. Like, I feel like this is something that you doubted. Yeah, let's say the thing that you doubted, Scorpio, is about to happen. It's happening now. So why is the Ace of Wands? So what is Scorpio's doubting with this Ace of Wands? See, there's the Moon in the reverse. But there's the Sun. It could be you doubting or it could be them. Look, there's the Nine of Swords. Look, and there's the Three of Swords. See? This could be somebody here who they like, I don't give a crap what you say. You ain't dealing with no Scorpio. They'll never forgive me. The Nine of Swords. Somebody worried about something. Somebody worried for nothing. Because there's the Page of Cups. Somebody's coming in. And the commitment you wanted, you got it coming in. There's the Hierophant. Because after all, you have the King and the Queen of Cups. You have the Four Wands as well as the Nine of Cups, the Sun card, and the Ten of Cups. Ace of Cups, all these opportunities, the Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Oh, the opportunity is here. So what's up with this Ten of Cups for Scorpios? What they don't believe with this Ten of Cups. Now, if this ain't you not believing, I'm not talking to you. It could be the person you're dealing with. Look at that. There go that King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Somebody watching you, though. You see the Page of Swords showing up twice. There's the Eight of Pentacles. Could be somebody you work with. Could be somebody want to invest. Could be somebody making up their mind who they want and what they want. See, because there's the Lovers in the reverse. See? Because there's the Wheel of Fortune. See? And that is the Emperor. See? See? Ooh. We already got the Empress. See, I'm telling y'all, we going into the time in the season here where you're about to be surprised by people's actions because you may have been dealing with, especially if it's someone you already have some type of familiar connection with. You're finna do a total turnaround because you got the Wheel of Fortune right next to the Emperor. For some of y'all, this is fate, this is destiny, it's meant to be. This is why, for some of y'all, it keeps coming back around, or at least the opportunity. So now you have the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody may be coming back to you single. There's Justice. Somebody coming back around to make things right. Somebody maybe want to go under a contract, make it official with you. Three of Wands. Four of Pentacles. For some of y'all, this person feels more connected to you than some of y'all. Y'all may have given up on them, but little do you know this person behind the scenes still holding hope, holding out on hope. That's what's going on. But y'all may have pulled all the way back, so they don't know how to they're kind of afraid. See, King of Swords in the reverse. because I feel like they don't know if you're going to reject them or not, but it ain't because they don't want you. This is why for some of y'all, this is going to be a major surprise, because the least expected person in this King of Swords energy is about to come sweep you off your feet with the Knight of Cups. See? See? Because they're a strength card. See? This is why, Scorpios, the thing that you doubted is about to surprise you. That's what's going on. Please like, share, and subscribe.